everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Nobody's Beauty Guru. Today I am here with my finale for the serial killing project pan. This one was to finish 13 products by the time Halloween rolled around, and I think as of the last update I had finished a good number, but I did officially hit 13, which is really exciting. I did bring in some products that I didn't introduce in the original video. So all the other girls did this as a rolling project, and they just added in products as they went, as they hit like maybe a goal of 5. At the beginning of this, I gave you all 13 products that I was trying to finish, and some of them I realized were never ever going to finish. So I substituted in other products, and I'm going to show you guys what those are. So in front of me, I got a whole lot more. We're going to go over it. This was one of the ones that was in my intro. This was the Silk Ribbons lotion in a can, which I don't know why this is necessary. This one I said was for Buffalo Bill, because doesn't he do something with lotion? I had to Google a lot of these movies, guys. I made relationships between movies and products in any way I could, because I don't watch scary movies, so I had no clue what these things were. But I think that's what that was. It was a fine lotion, but there was 0 point of it being in a can like this. I also had another makeup remover. This was like a Micellar Water. This one was in Floral Water makeup remover with soothing cornflower. And the cornflower, I used Children of the Corn, and I used this. This was by Chlorane. So I believe this was an add-in. This was not a part of the original project items that I mentioned, but this was new, and I had a whole bunch of samples of like little Micellar Waters like this, and I wanted to use it up. So I did. It worked really, really well. I would use that on a cotton round under my eyes to like clean up fallout and stuff. I also have my IT Cosmetics. This was my Serum Collagen Veil Anti-Aging Primer, and this is all done. So I had a couple of progress lines on the side here. So I got as much out of that as I could. Because of the neck of the bottle, you can't get right into the top. You can't get into this part of the neck. So I really liked it, but I don't think it did very much more than a regular moisturizer, which is kind of how I started using it at the end, just to use it up. It worked fine, but I don't think it's worth the price point or anything that I'm going to repurchase. But this was for the movie It, because IT Cosmetics, which I doubled up on and actually used it again for the IT Cosmetics medium foundation sample, and I finished this little guy up. I had the larger version, like the full-size version of this, in my Finish 17, and I finished the large one, and I was still tan enough to use this guy up instead of waiting until next summer, so I did. That's what I did. I really like that foundation. Then I had an Enzyme Peel, which I think I put for acid, or I didn't know what killer. Somebody told me somewhere along the line, and I totally forgot. But last time I marked it, I was all the way up here, and now it's all empty. This was a powder that you would pour into your hand, mix with water, put on your face, leave it for like 10 seconds, and then rinse it off. It was fine, but I don't need this in my life. It was actually pretty abrasive. Make Me Brow, which I have multiples of that have been in the works. So this was just from Essence, and this is a brow product. This one I think I said was for Texas Chainsaw Massacre because it was brown. Don't ask me where that came from, but somebody said brown would count for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know why, but this was fine. This has a little itty bitty tiny brush on it. This is one that I'm still using. I couldn't find the empty for it. And it's fine. You just run it through your brows and it works just fine. It's got little fibers in there, so it kind of builds your brows up a little bit. I like it. So I've already moved on to the second one and put a second one into a project that's coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. Then I have my Urban Decay Primer Potion sample. This one was in Minor Sin, so it was like a champagne shimmer, which I actually really enjoyed. I actually used this a couple times just on its own on my eyes for like no makeup days. I just put this on my eye and then mascara and walk out the door. It was a really good primer and I enjoyed it. So this was for Potion, which was for Hocus Pocus. They were serial killers. They killed a whole bunch of kids. Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mud Mask for Scream for the mask. When I put this into the project, I was probably up here, and I worked my way down to the bottom since the last update, and like I way squeezed it out. Like there's nothing in here. And this is actually a mask that I really enjoy, but it's pricier for what it is for like a drugstore mask, but it does work really well. I love it. Then I use the Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser by Sunday Riley. I naturally kind of work through these cleanser samples, but this was new when I pulled it into this, and since then I've used the entire thing up. It worked really, really well. This is for normal to oily skin. This I would use after a makeup remover and then just use this to deep clean my skin with like my face brush, and it worked great. I thought it worked really well. It's supposed to be pore perfecting. I don't know that it did that, but it cleansed really well. It foamed up. My skin felt great afterwards, so I did really like this. This one I used for American Psycho because it cleans in the shower. I mean, I used it in the shower a couple times, so I'm counting it. I don't know. Then I used another brow pencil. I used the Cella Tantalizing Taupe eyebrow color. Jessica said that the Joker slams somebody's eye down on a pencil and kills them, so thanks for that, Jessica. So this pencil counted. So I'm going to go over my products, make sure it's 13, but I'm pretty sure it is. What I did not get through was this nail polish, which was never going to happen. The Lord & Berry pencil, which I made progress on, but was nowhere close to panning. The Rose Salve, which I did hit pan on, but did not finish. My lip pencil in Rags to Riches, which is going to be in another project, so you'll see that soon. Clean Reserve scent in Suede It Out, which smells like wet tobacco. I couldn't use it. I tried a couple times. I really couldn't do it. And then the Blink mascara, which I just wasn't using enough, so I did use it, but there's no way to mark progress. I didn't finish it. I'm going to throw it into another project and hopefully get rid of it. If I don't finish it by the end of the next project, I have to just get rid of it anyway. But I used the 3 face samples, 3 hair samples, the lotion, the Skin Silk Ribbons lotion, It Cosmetics primer, and the Enzyme Peel. Then I used the Make Me Brow, the Waterproof Makeup Remover, the It Cosmetics CC Cream in Medium, the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and the Cornflower Makeup Remover. Then I used the Pixie Glam Glow, the Sunday Riley Cleanser, and the Cella Eyebrow Pencil, which brought me to 13 different products. So I worked through a lot for this particular project. I'm really happy with my progress. I'm happy that I used that It Cosmetics primer because that had been sitting in my collection for way too long and needed to be used. Again, I have so much fun on these project pans and working with these women. I will have everybody listed down below. As always, please do check out their channels. I'm really, really happy that I found a way to rotate in things that made this a successful project, that I got 13 products done. That is it for the serial killing project pan. I hope you guys have enjoyed this finale and my project panning journey. Stay tuned because another one's coming up like in a couple days. I'm starting another one. So if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.